Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video, I am going to be test fitting some GPUs in the new OCTOSERVER E10. I just wanted to showcase for you all different sized GPUs that may fit into this OCTOSERVER E10. So I have a wide range of GPUs here. We're just going to test fit in today's video and just give you guys some look on how the GPUs could fit in this case. So I have a wide range of ones that have higher, let's say, than the PCIe bracket. And then of course I have an A2000 here, which will definitely fit. As you guys can see, it's much smaller. And then I do have some of the blower style RTX 3070s. This is an Asus Turbo that has the PCIe power on the back, which is actually really good for this type of application. Then I have a RTX 3060. We're gonna see if this fits well, along with the PCIe at the top. We're also gonna test fit the PCIe cables, and as well, I do have to do some testing with the veteran miner cables as well, just to see how it fits. Got a couple RTX 3080s, and as well as an RTX 3090, and I got a 50HX, which seems to be low PCIe bracket as well. This might be able to fit quite well, and a 3070 Ti. Also got the 3060 Ti white Zotac, which looks awesome but is kind of ridiculous, especially when it comes to the dual 8-pin here, which is really hard to get in on this model. Anyways, let's go. First thing I want to test is veteran miner has asked me to see if a PCIe a power cable for CPU will fit into the 8-pin PCIe on the OCTOSERVER here. The reason being is because he would like to make custom veteran miner PCIe cables. And if you guys would like to purchase any of these, visit theveteranminer.com. Veteran miner, if you're watching this, man, let's see if this will fit. Okay, so this is the 8-pin PCIe that goes into a typical power supply. This comes from a Thermaltake 850 watts. So let's see how this goes. Just like this. Okay. Yeah, veteran miner, seems like it fits, my friend. Pretty tight, nice and snug. Yeah, it fits just fine. Let me try another one. Yep. So here is the PCIe, the short PCIe cables that came with the OCTOSERVER. Okay, and this one says PSU on the side here, and then PCIe, which, as you can see, you can easily verify which side goes into where. Okay, so that's pretty good. So, veteran miner, let me know if this information helped you, my friend. That seemed to fit just fine. You were wondering about this. All right, bros, let's go ahead. I'm gonna try the blower style Asus Turbo. This is a pretty sweet card for those that like blower style, and also the PCIe power is in the back. So let's just see how this fits. Let's put it in here. Okay. All right, that seems to fit perfect. Okay, so judging by the height, as you guys can see, looks like the 4U top cover will fit over this Asus blower card, as you guys can see. Now, before I go any further, Octominer did say they're gonna make a 5U cover that can be replaced by the 4U cover to accommodate for higher PCIe slotted GPUs that, you know, maybe like the Zotac potentially, but we're gonna test that in a second. They're gonna send me the 5U cover or maybe the 6U cover down the road. Looks like this fits just fine, obviously, with the PCIe going in the back. Looks like I can just simply plug that in. Oh, perfect. Take a look at that. All right, so if I had 10 Asus Turbos, which I don't, I actually have only 8. I am thinking about looking for 2 more, but let me know down below which GPUs you guys want me to put in here. I do have 10 like 3060 12 gigabyte cards. Let me know if you want me to try those. This card right here, this one looks like it will fit, but the PCIe power at the top may be an issue. We're gonna test that in a second with the current 4U lid, of course. Okay, that looks pretty cool. All right, let me test the 3060 now. And I'm just gonna place it in here along with the turbo. So the Asus Turbo is a 2-DIN slot, so it looks like we could fit another GPU right there. You know what, let's just do that right now. Okay, it's in. It's very close, obviously, to the other GPU, but there is spacing in between. Okay, so let's see. There's a 3060 12GB card, EVGA fit underneath. Yes. Yes, it does. Now, let's test the PCIe. And let's see if this is long enough. And oh, the PCIe cable is not long enough. Okay, so let me check if OctoMiner sent longer PCIe cables. All right, these all look the same height. Okay, so that may be an issue. Looks like all of these 8-pin cables are short. So if you had shorter GPUs, it currently won't fit. So this is something I'm gonna talk with OctoMiner. Maybe they could send a, so it looks like this is a 6-inch PCIe cable. If they could send a 8-inch or maybe 9-inch or 10-inch cable just to accommodate the shorter GPUs, all right, the AIBs, or maybe if Veteran Miner, if you're watching this, man, may need to make some custom length PCIe cables for the OCTOSERVER. All right, that's really good to know. I'm glad I'm one of the first ones to get this prototype. Again, this is a prototype, not a final version. There could be some changes. I did already mention that in the unboxing video we did last week. Anyways, guys, that's the 3060. Let's go ahead and try now a Zotac 3060 Ti. All right, this thing is, yeah, this is going to be a lot higher. Okay, so I'm just going to, you know what? Let's go right beside the Asus Turbo. All right. Okay, so yes, that a 3060 Ti, the white Zotac one, is definitely higher than the 4U lid. Now, as for the PCIe, I think we're going to have the same issue here. The length will not be enough to get there because of the shortness of the GPU and of the cable, of course. So currently in this state, this will not work. But again, explained by, I guess, OctoMiner and myself and many other people that this application, this server, is not meant for GPUs like this. They're actually meant for, you know, that Asus Turbo, you know, blower style GPUs, or, you know, the RTX A4000s, or maybe the A2000s that are blower style, right? This style where the fan is inside the GPU like this, and not with, you know, the fans that are like this, because the airflow of this OCTOSERVER is all going through this way. It's all going to be directional one way, and there is a very powerful 3-fan module at the back here to suck out all the hot air. Okay, all right, let's just try the A2000 here. I'm pretty sure this will obviously fit. 10, it's also a 2-DIN slotted one as well. Yeah, that's perfect. Obviously that fits. Now, there is no PCIe power for the A2000, but just looking at the board, looks like there's 4 8-pin for power going to this PCIe extension board here, the 10 slotted board. Okay, so I'm curious to know if we can get 10 A2000s to work on here. Let me know down below if you guys want me to try that. I do have a bunch of A2000s I could populate in this case. Okay, let's try a big boy GPU. Let's try this Asus RTX 3090. This is going to be a hefty GPU to put in here. So let's try over here. Okay, so if for instance, let's say I put it right beside the 3060. That's gonna be pretty tight to it. It would obviously fit on the back here, but then on this side, it's going to take another, yeah, see, it goes over another PCIe slot, but looks like PCIe can fit on this one. A little bit tight for the middle one, it looks like. Third one can barely reach it. The second one looks like it can, for sure. Yeah, okay. So anyways, let's see the height. Yeah, it's definitely higher, as you guys can see. So I'm curious with this 5U or 6U lid, if it will accommodate with the PCIe cable at the top here, which I'm sure it will. That I'm hoping to try out once they send me a 5U and a 6U lid. But yeah, just looking at, you know, a 3090, there's no way I could fit 10 of these in here. I could maybe do, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can realistically only do 5 RTX 3090s here, especially the ones that are longer than the 2-DIN slot, as you guys can see. The GPU shroud itself goes, yeah, 1, 2, 3, like even 4, almost 4 here. It is covering another PCIe slot right under this shroud here. Okay, let's test one more GPU. I got two 3080s. I got the 50HX, which, you know what, let's put the 50HX real quick here. This is a 2 slotted, and this should fit right between the 3060 Ti and A2000. Let's just give it a try here. Forgot to take off the plastic PCIe cover. Okay, it's in. The 50HX is fitting just perfect in terms of the height. Yeah, it looks, yeah, it's definitely under for the 1U shroud. So again, looks like I can do this one here. Can I make it to the second one? Nope, it's pretty oh, yeah, I can make it. Yeah, I can make it just fine. All right. Yeah, that one's, looks like that fits perfect. It does go over the 1U. Yeah, the PCIe definitely goes over for the 1U slot here. So we'll definitely need that 5U cover for, let's say, 50HXs or GPUs that are, you know, 2-DIN slotted and, you know, lower. They don't have any higher extra extension here. That would fit here. So yeah, I mean, that's okay. That's okay. But looks like we'll need a little bit longer PCIe cables, so that's one thing. Yeah, if when OctoMiner watches this, that's one thing. I'm glad I tried this because, you know, they're still in pre-production, and the model I have again is a prototype, so it's good that we're finding this out now. So yeah, I think longer, you know, 8-inch or 10-inch, maybe different lengths of PCIe cables would be good to include for the OctoMiner E10s. Or if Veteran Miner makes some custom PCIe cables, that would be pretty cool too. All right, guys, I think that's it. That's all I want to do. There are some other GPUs here, 3070 Ti, but I mean, I guess you guys can probably tell exactly what the outcome will be, similar to the 3090. And yeah, so this is just something I wanted to show you all. Let me know down below what you guys think. But yeah, ultimately, in the current configuration with the 4U lid that I have, this is meant for A4000s, you know, A2000s, GPUs that are not higher than the, you know, the PCIe slot here, okay? So they're meant for like lower style GPUs and not really the AIB aftermarket GPUs until I try out the 5U lid and the 6U lid, and then we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated once I receive something like that. All right, guys, next video of the OCTOSERVER is going to be trying out GPUs in this and a service. I'm not quite sure what type of, like, maybe Vast.ai, or if you guys want me to try just mining on it with Hive OS or a bunch of other different cloud services that I could try in the OCTOSERVER. You guys let me know. So I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.